all these main screens in.
All right, hasn't gone anywhere, has it?
Oh, sorry, talking on mute. I thought
Yeah.
you were going to lunch.
No, I just stepped away for a second. I probably should go to lunch because it's not doing anything.
Yeah, you don't want to sit here and watch me grind this account out into a past account on micros. I mean, yeah. So I'm just gonna keep grinding this out for the rest of the afternoon here. Um, you know, this wouldn't be a bad. I was thinking about this. This wouldn't be a I forget yesterday. I mean, even on the M and Q, this wouldn't be a bad Globex freaking strategy, man. Smaller swings,
Yeah.
just establish a few core positions. I mean, you look at this. I mean, like, go with a bias. Obviously, in Globex, if you're up long,
Yeah.
I mean, it's something
Yeah.
that
Look at that.
we could
That
look
would
at.
have worked nicely.
You know, and I'm thinking about this. Like, maybe that could be a little niche for us. A couple days in the evening or 3 days. I would do this in the evening. I would sit here in the evening for 2 or 3 days to make 500, $400.
The
Tuesday, Wednesday,
the
Monday,
thing I
Tuesday,
usually
Wednesday.
trade, what I usually trade, and I could incorporate this into that. But what I trade in the evenings is just the Asian opening range, 30-minute opening range. It works
Well,
well. Breaks and retests of that work well.
I mean, I'm
So
pretty sure
maybe
I
we
would
just,
crush the ES doing this in the evening, using my levels. Because I mean, literally all I do is go one on, one off, 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 one on, one off,
yeah, you just
two
buy
on,
buy
two
low, sell high,
off.
buy low, sell high.
Yeah, on all these little dips. And if you get too heavy, like at two, let it pull back and get into three. Who cares? Not like, it's not it's going to kill you in the Asian, some kind of stupid news coming out. But these days, it always you get it right at the freaking open. And if you're not getting blown up at the open, then trade the rest. Trade it in the direction of where the open goes. I don't know. It seems like it makes sense to me.
Makes sense.
If today wasn't Thursday, I would start today. But I have some precious people in town, so I gotta go do the sunset thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of, let me take this call real quick.
All right.
I see a bathroom on the right. Maybe get in trouble for a copyright infringement. I'll just sing the damn songs myself.
There you go. I wonder if they still
I'm
ding you.
gonna change it from YouTube to ScrewTube. Wait, that sounds like a porn channel.
Yeah, you want to talk about
screw
battles?
YouTube.
We used to have the same problem in the gyms.
Yeah,
We get all these
we've been through
demand
this
letters
shit.
from there's a million different agencies that copyright music for artists, and we would get demand letters from like 5 different agencies saying that we had to pay $5,000 for the right to use this, or 10,000. I'm like, you're out of your mind.
Did it again. Keep doing this. I'm gonna keep doing this over and over. That there. And get that target too. Come on, buddy. And one back here that I should have added one to. I get this other one back here that I'm running on 2 contracts, so I still got 3 accounts live in the market. And the only reason I'm doing these on the 2 ESs is because I'm doing it on this M&Q one, so might as well just stay in the game with the accounts I'm not going to be aggressive with, huh? I mean, There's nothing. I can't lose on this, man. I literally cannot lose on this ES trade as many times I've done this. It's impossible. I mean,
You just got to be patient, but
well,
because it's a lot slower, right?
yeah, but I mean, I'm looking at this saying I might actually just come back here and add again down here. I mean, let's just say that this level isn't as strong as I said it was. Remember? I told you this level is as strong as I said it was. And guess what? It's as strong as I said it was. In the words of, what's that stupid movie? Remember the Titans. How strong are you? Too strong.
Too strong.
Right? This level's that strong.
You shut off the YouTube?
Huh? I just started it back. Just a little bit
Oh,
ago.
we started back.
Yes, so I have all this going out on Tom's recap because this is
Got it.
ridiculous. Yeah, this is like I did see that email went out, right?
Yes,
So
it
tell
did.
Tom if he can jump in now, we could talk to him. I'll just kick Bo
I got
out.
him.
I'll kick out Scalp.
Oh, we just could jump in the other room. That's probably easier.
We can do that too. I'm just gonna keep trading while we do it. So yeah, if he wants to jump in, I'm just gonna sit back and listen because I want to hear, or you can just tell me because it's not like Scalp's listening to us, and Jeff knows that we're in business because we talked to him about the business before. So, I mean, I'm curious to hear what the plan, like what's social media, what is the social media plan?
Well, right now the social media plan is to get it up and recording, so that it I can't talk, so that it posts on a regular basis, right? So then it grabs, all the stuff you're saying and what we're in the room, and just starts putting regular shorts up there every day. And then based off that, we have to develop, we see what's doing, and from there we can decide what what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, where we need to go, what's getting views, what's not. Right now, we just got to get something out there. Got to get something out there. Period. Any day.
So the plan? Okay. But what's the plan?
You dancing? It doesn't matter.
What is going to go out there? Like, keep it the simplest thing possible.
Well, it's gonna pull from this recording. So when it's gonna grab winning trades and display them. Basically, like what you do, but just automated and a little bit fancier. Not so plain.
Okay.
So it's going to grab it'll pick up on you talking, unless, like I said, unless you want something specific, then you do the duck quack.
We need to get stuff out there.
Right. That's what I say. It doesn't matter what it is. You got to do something.
Yeah. So. That's the conversation, right? Like.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as I just want to know what it is, when it is, and how to make it as efficient as possible on my side. That's all I want to know. And I want it out as soon as possible because the more we get, and specifically shorts. Because shorts are going to get a lot more views than anything else. Did you?
Yeah, shorts are the way to go. Shorts are the way. Yeah, mm-hmm. I mean that's the whole premise of everything. It's based around shorts. So that thing is
going to take a trade, snippet it, and make a short out of it. Is that what I'm hearing?
Correct. You won't have to do anything, is what you're hearing. Okay. It will, and not only that, it will find what is the right. Like it will find it. The AI will go through this whole recording today and pick out the right things to create shorts out of. It's pretty cool.
Okay, when does that start?
He's working on it today. I've got to give him a little bit of time to get it up today, tomorrow. Yes, if he gets it up and running today. That's the question for Tom. Send him a message right now. Say when. Say Tom. When's this social media short's going to start? Tomorrow.
You're like, that's exactly why. And so in a situation like this, I'll just take a target like right at my entry here just to get out of it. Get out. How heavy am I? 5 contracts. Yeah, whatever. I think it's gonna come back up. Put my target back up here.
I'm gonna have to. I gotta get some lunch. I'm starting to get.
Do it, man.
Sick.
A
Yeah.
little peakish.
I'll come back in a little
Peakish.
bit. You gonna just be around?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be in this till I get $2,500.
All right. I'll be back. I'll go eat and I'll come back. All right.
See
Oh,
you in a bit.
man. Nah.
What are you doing over there, Ivory? All right. Keep grinding away at this thing. I'm going to start getting a little bit more aggressive on this count as the day goes on. Hey, here we go. A little volatility. Ooh, what's that going on there? We got some craziness. This might need to be put on check here. What is that? That is nuts. What is going on here? Where? And I have lag now? Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lower it to get out some of these freaking contracts here. That one though, I can probably add to if it goes above there again. Yeah, there you go. I don't need to stop there. I can just put a target on. None. I'll do a little target here. Little baby target. Get down on that contract a little bit there. Actually, you know what? I should probably buy this again here, to be honest with you. Oh, this would be a buy. We'll see. Let's hang out here for a minute. Get this guy here. Again, I was comfortable all the way down to S1 today, so I just gotta close this. I'm not taking. I'm not eating that. I'm gonna start back over on that. Not take a huge loss. Yeah, I'm closing this out. I'm gonna keep being aggressive on that one account there. Close it out. It's a big aggressive trade on the account I'm trying to pass here. Okay, what's going on here? Why is this dumping? What news just came out? What was just tweeted? Okay, guess I'm not talking that much. I should probably talk some more. Is this the bottom? Gotta flip those and reverse them short, you know? Oh well. There's losers. That stuff happens. All right. Let's see if we can get the bottom around here somewhere. This might be it. Should have been more cognizant of that one. Or reverse that thing in Q1. Oh well, that's what you do when you try to pass an eval, I guess. I don't think this is done by any means on the downside. It's got some of these early morning levels to deal with, but if it breaks this low again, that should continue on down. 2S2, at least above it. That would be the target, I guess. Yeah, if it breaks down here right now, it should have a target. Probably down around S2, a little bit above it. Should continue down now. Should. If it doesn't, do it again. This might be the bottom. Might just be the bottom. Be willing, tempted to try it to get it down there again. 2 micros maybe. I mean, this would be a level that you might want to think about buying from for real. I was trying to look at headlines, see if anything came out that changed this. I don't know. I don't think it's done. I just don't think it's done. Although this is where they bought from last night. If they don't buy from here today, I don't see why anything that should hold it up. So we'll get the short side of this thing too today, maybe. But if they start buying it back up, we'll just go back in long. This is going to end up being a decent little sell signal back up here on S1. That'd be worth trying to catch, I think. Or now. Well, there was a sell signal. See if that has any follow through to it. It looks like it's trying to. All right. There it goes. I didn't think it was done. If this breaks this time for real, this has got to go. If it breaks, it's got to go. If it ticks down this next time, all right, let's see. This will be the one that.
Whoa! What did I miss?
A fun ride down.
Ooh, did that take you out?
Took out my M and Q, but I flipped over the other stuff and got perfectly good.
Wow. Was it news?
I tried looking. It didn't say anything. I mean, basically, all I could find it was just same tensions from the.
All right. Well,
The good news is the account will be brand new tomorrow.
I would like to have got a piece of that.
Yeah, I was saying, I was like, look, if you're not long, get short in this market. Do it. Like, just start selling shit. I just had to unravel my longs, but then I did. And, all right, here we go. We're gonna keep going down. Yeah, it's gonna keep going down. Here we go. Go. Okay. I mean, this could be the bottom. This is where they bought from last night. This is where that Globex stuff ended at. If it gets any lower, though, there's nothing holding this market up. Nothing. No ting. No ting holding it up. We got a long way to go down here. At least to 71. Oh, wait. And NQ has back down, like down to S1 at least, or down to the bottom of yesterday's first morning range, down to like 830. So there's a thought that this could be the bottom here. Yeah, that's one of those times where you're like, don't get too heavy at the top. Don't get too heavy at the top. And I didn't do that with the MES one, so I didn't get hurt that bad on them. A couple $100. I was making sure to manage those properly.
It just caught me a little scalp.
Huh?
Caught me a little 5 contract dump down there.
I think this is. I mean, if it keeps going lower, it's almost hard not to be in it. Like,
quick $100 right there. That was I just figured there's a push to the overnight low at least, so I just took it down to right to the overnight low, exactly where it hit.
We start thinking reversal though, back to the long side, because
it would have to break. Right, it would have to break this overnight low here. Overnight low at 845.75 on the NQ, and then I don't know. Actually's got the ES looks like it wants to go up. I do like these big tick charts, man. I've been looking at even bigger tick charts just for direction and stuff.
Doing in Ukraine.
What's your thought on that versus, say, like looking at an hourly or a daily?
And if all this weren't bad enough, they're
what's the thought process on that for you?
engaged with this issue.
We lose you there?
I'm sitting here talking on mute. Sorry. Jeez. I was looking at some other stuff to try to decide if this is going to be the bottom or not. I don't think it is, though.
I mean, I don't know about the ES. On the NQ, it could very well be the bottom, but if it breaks it, bye-bye.
There's nothing holding it up if it breaks it.
Yeah, it's like bye-bye. Brief, bye-bye. Thank you for flying Delta. We're going down. Flush McGush.
What?
Said it's a flush McGush. Did you hear my question? Like, what are your thoughts on like bigger tick charts in place of, say, looking at the hourly or the daily?
I don't think you need any. I mean, look, what do we change this to? Like here, I don't think you really.
Well, like a 5,000 or 6,000 tick chart.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Instead of okay.
Let's do it in Q. It doesn't matter. Like, you're gonna get. Here's a daily. Cool. I don't know. Let me change this to
6,000. It had to be big, right? 7,000. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, take your time loading. It's cool.
Yeah, that shouldn't
Maybe
load
this
that
is the
fast.
bottom.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a area where
Yeah,
it could bounce.
I mean, I
That
don't.
doesn't look bad.
You don't need the higher. Yeah, that's why. That's this what I'm saying. Like you could go to a
Is it just easier to look at the daily?
no. I think just because I've always used it daily. I mean, that's
Right, me too. But I've been
like
lately. I've
this
been
is
using the higher tick frame.
this
Yeah, look at
is
that.
yeah.
Wow.
This gives you a really good perspective on where
Now
levels are.
look at your levels.
Yeah, I'm just
Wow,
growing fond to my levels are really
I
good.
like that.
That's why I think this might be the bottom here because this is where the major level is. Look at that. Look, we just saw that right there. Larger tick chart. Boom. I mean, you could trade the larger tick chart levels with smaller tick chart price action, considering that we knew this was a level from looking back on this. And it might be the bottom. But yeah, no, I mean, I'll change my daily to freaking 7,000 tick.
So like a 7 or 12,000 tick. I like the 12,000. That looks good.
Yeah, I'll leave this on like 1,500.
Or is it just easier to look at the daily? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't
I
care.
don't know for real. I'm
It's not gonna
asking you
get.
that
It
question.
won't change my ability to do this, but I can put this on like. Let's do. Need to load some more days, but it's giving you some good information. I mean,
Okay.
you
Air defense
definitely
has
want to
been
trade
activated
these,
in parts of Tehran. Reasons unclear.
huh?
Iran's new
Is that what was
air
active?
defenses have been activated in parts of Tehran. Reasons unclear. Are we bombing them?
Ah, that's where the drop came from, huh?
Yeah. I want to. I tell you what, man. I want to. I'm waiting for them to put a special on, but I want to buy the Financial Juice Pro version again. It's cool because you get there's a ticker and the live talking, or it tells you. I like it. It's fun. If you're a news junkie, it's fun.
The
That
only
doesn't
thing
look.
I'm missing back here is my
Look at this, all the way back down.
yeah.
Came up,
Oh
pulled
shoot!
back
I should
down.
have shorted that. Dang it.
Here's the level. I think it should bounce right here.
There's a level. That is a level. I don't know what do I want for my replace my daily with tick chart. Maybe like another tab with. I'll take a look at it for a little while. Then we'll make this one this one a. There you go.
Boom.
There's some good stuff.
I took it
30,000
long
tick.
off the bottom there. I don't think I'm going to get much with scalp.
That's where a long's supposed to come from, though.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if it goes. I literally took it right off the bottom. I had one right there. If it broke, I'd have just killed it. Air, air defenses heard engaging hostile targets in parts of Tehran. Meta tells staff it will cut 10% of jobs. Oh, Zuckerberg cutting people's jobs out.
I I like this. I'll. Well, we do know one thing. If it goes below here this time, we need to be freaking pressing the
Hey, we
button.
got to go short. Yeah, if it holds below this level, yeah, we got to get on the bandwagon. Absolutely, no doubt about it.
There's gonna be some people getting their longs on though here. Getting the longs on. Yes, keep stepping lower each time it pushes down too, so you might get one more chance at long if you want to take one. I'm gonna sit here for a second.
I'll take it above. I don't know, man. It looks like it wants to go.
So I like, you can see things really clear on this big ass tick chart. Really
Yeah, the tick charts are super clean. They're super clean. I'm like a big fan.
I'm still gonna keep it daily. What I'll do though is I'll
Just creature of habit, aren't we?
yeah, well, I'll just do like a, let's see, I'm gonna do like a 25,000 T on the ES.
Still not breaking that low. There it
Just
goes.
did.
Boom. Target off. I did that with 5. Move this to here and hold this. Let me take another one off.
I did it
I'll
with
hold 2
minis on the ES.
Yeah, it's definitely a minis.
That's
Should have
how
done
you
it
pad to
minis.
your freaking winnings for the day.
That's how you rack up the dollars.
Hey, get going.
Now let it come back up though.
Get a
Let
little
it bounce
cushion.
back up here and take it again.
Get a little cushion and just let it roll. I mean,
Boom. Got it again. I did that on a mini.
That was nice.
I did that one on a mini.
Yeah, I mean, this is an environment that I want to trade minis in. Shit. Now I want to get back in. It hit my target already. All right, so let's just use our big tick chart here and say, okay, we're at another level here. That's a 25,000 tick. I need less than that. I need like more. Like this needs to be probably like 30,000.
Boom. Oh. Tell you what, when days are good, they're good.
I'm
gonna have. I could possibly be done.
well, I'm trying
50,
to figure out how to get
3, 2,
this.
6,
I'd
10.
like to get a little more juice here. There is a huge level back here. Now when you look at it like this, big level down here that we're approaching on the ES. Big level. 88. Big level from here where it's currently at. We're currently made a low at down to 88 on the big tick chart. Look how clean that looks.
Where's your level at?
I don't know, I'm just looking at
Put,
a 30,000.
I'll hold that.
Maybe I should do a
Hold it to down
35,000 tick. But
I have
that is-
nothing down here.
Well,
I don't know.
if you look at the 30,000 tick chart, which I kind of like it now that you're saying it. I mean, look at this right here.
I
Right
see
where
it.
Came down to right where
Boom.
it came down to. Imagine that.
And bounce right from there.
It bounced right off of that.
Another $200 I'm picked up here. I just shorted it again in one mini.
You can find another level right there.
Get short, stay short.
Yeah, it's just short of that little rally up. Oops. Silly goose. Look at these big tick charts. Should have played along on the MCL too. While this was happening.
I wasn't even looking.
Should have totally played along MCL. That would have been huge. Why didn't
I mean,
they
usually
think
when we
about
get that
So
breakout, we got to
dumb.
think that,
Yeah, especially with the war going on.
Look at
Do you
crude,
try to
man.
do this
I
again?
mean, I don't know. I'm
Short it,
still in it. I'm
short it,
holding still.
short it,
I'm,
short it,
I'm,
short it, short it, short it.
I'm short. I don't even have a target on it. I'm just trailing it down.
Okay. Well, there you go.
I don't care how far it goes down. Just keep going.
Ride the wave.
Like, yeah, 1 mini up $728.
Oh, you did it on the NQ.
Yeah, I did on the NQ.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm literally just putting my stop above the top of the candle. If it comes back, it comes back. I don't care. All right, that's it. I'm flat.
Yeah.
Woo! $1,074. I'll take it.
Holy crap.
I'll take it.
It just still has to go further down. I mean, like, I was looking at the ES level, but you go back here to this. The NQ's got just hit a level there, but I mean, it's still got a ways to go down. Like,
Yeah, I was really tight on the stop. I just didn't want to give any of it back.
I'm
So
gonna do this one more time. Yeah, I'm just gotta get in that. That's ridiculous. There's shouldn't be anything holding this shit up. At this point, we got to go down to. I don't know. Consult with our big tick.
I think I should be done for the day. I think if I'm smart.
What just happened?
That's my P&L. Should I quit?
Huh?
There's my P&L. Should I quit? No, it didn't work. Why did it not post? Oh, I put it in the wrong room.
What the hell just happened? Where is it? I don't see it anywhere.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get back in the room. Okay. I put it in the wrong room. That was me. That was on me. There it is. That 1,074 was from that last move.
Oh yeah, that's a good day at work.
I think I should be done for the day.
Good day at work.
Maybe trade that 120, 150 just to get it up a little. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Or be
risk.
smart and bank my money and forget about
Well,
it.
switch back to micros and trade the 171.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to trade the 121
Don't
in
risk-
micros.
Yeah, don't risk more than risk $50.
Yeah. That's
If you lose the
exactly what I'm.
$50, you're done for the day on that account.
You were reading my mind. It's exactly what I was thinking.
Risk $50. Here we go. Get a little rally here to sell.
I'm desperately trying to get to that to where I can put that spreadsheet into play, because then it's just, what's it, $50 a day across all those accounts, and it pays that kind of money.
$100 a day, that's all you
Or,
get.
it's $100 a day. $100 a day. Sorry, $100 a day.
Yeah, you can still do it at
That's-
$50 a day. You know, you're going.
Yeah,
from
but
20
you do
you'll
it,
be
but
going
it's
from
even better at
26,000
100. It's good. Yeah.
You'll be going from
Yeah, you can do it at
26,000
$50 a day.
13,000 a month. That's
Yeah.
the only difference in pay.
That's the difference in pay. Yeah, but I mean, think about that in micros.
$50 a day
you-
per an account.
You would never have a care of
20
what.
accounts.
You could do that in one trade. Layering in like we do, that's one trade. Literally
Yeah,
one
no,
trade.
That's one 2 contract MQ trade.
Yeah.
That's 1 2
I mean,
contract MQ trade. That's it.
stupid easy. I just got to get them all there so I can do that. But yeah,
That's the long term goal for me. I'm gonna try to sell this.
me too. Oh, you gonna sell what? Yes.
Yeah.
What are you selling? Because I want to jump into.
Came up to
Yes.
the level. Came up to the level. Came up to the level.
Yeah,
this is
I see it.
big tick chart level, right?
It's short.
Right around here somewhere, and if it turns around on small tick, there it goes. That should end up being a decent short there. the rules say it should be. The rules say that should turn into a short. There you go.
Oh,
Target off.
it's a winning short. Target off.
Yep. Now keep going. Oh, it's not gonna keep going though.
Nope.
Get back down to 2000 tick. Look, that's a good. I didn't have a level here.
Perfect entry.
Big tick chart has a level.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked you that question. I didn't know. I've been doing that, but then I thought, should I just stick with the daily? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think so. At this point, I don't think so. That's a short that's going to continue down.
I mean, it's a pretty good level. If it breaks that, then we should probably think that it's probably going to retrace up a little bit more.
Yeah. Now I know that this is a level here. It's a really good level too. So if it breaks above this level, now we know it should continue up based on this guy.
Right. Exactly.
But it's not doing it, so we stay short. And if it stays below this level,
that is clean. What is that? 3,000?
30,000.
30,000? That is real clean. I like that.
I was considering 50,000. I'm gonna look at that after I get done trading. But I bet if you looked on the NQ here too, that'd probably be like, yeah, right here. Look at that level. Boom. It bounced right up to it. It's a big tick level. Big tick level. The only mistake is when I saw that drop in the way it did while you were gone. I should just reverse my whole M&Q position, and I'd be up like $1,800 if I just reverse the whole damn thing instead of trying to add to it. Well, yeah, I mean, I've known, like, that's dumb on my part. Like, I know price action well enough to when you see a move like that happen.
When you're done, right? Flip it right away.
As fast as it happened, I was like, shit.
That's that hopium when you keep adding into it when it's dumping like that.
Oh, well. All right. Let's try to short this one more time. Again, all right, so let's look at this. Like, I don't know, maybe I'll do a 50,000 tick on this one. I think it's going to give you pretty much the same levels. So we're still hanging around this area here, which is obviously a level. I would call this a zone on this big area here. I'd call this a zone. Like, even I just realized this, Paul. You know how much this would help us in micros too?
How much what?
This would help just in micros because you got a zone from here up to
there.
To here.
No, to right. Yeah, a little bit lower, right?
Yeah, the zone starts at like somewhere around here.
Why did you go to just levels instead of doing zones anymore?
Because we don't need zones.
That's true. We just know that roughly a few ticks above and below that.
Yeah, I don't need zones.
Ooh, look at this thing. Are they going to retrace it all now?
Well, we just looked at the big tick chart and said this is a big ass level, so. Look at this. This is crazy.
I just caught it. I just hit the buy button. They're going to retrace this whole damn thing. You watch.
This is where the sell wants to come from, the sell signal.
This is where the sell should come from. You're getting a great setup on the ES.
Yeah.
But, ooh, scary.
Ooh. Should have just jumped right in that. Should have just jumped right into that. Dang. There's the M&Q one. I'm gonna watch this big tick chart level. All right, there's another level there, right? Remember? So if it doesn't bounce up here to the north side, then we've got to go back down to this bottom part of the level. Looks like it wants to bounce though, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. There it goes.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty clear and easy to see. Take 2 massive trades a day in the micros with
And be done.
overbought, oversold, stick overbought, or just nah. But this will definitely help with the scaling piece of things. That's for sure. Being able to look back really quickly. Is it any surprise that it stopped here before continuing down? No. But you can make money. I mean, if you're still committed to the longs, you can make money off this at that point, you know?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, we need to get back thinking committed to the longs, but I keep looking at it. And I think there's something to be said about it. Yeah, should have bought that one, huh?
Yeah, I jumped in
That
as soon as
was
I
real
heard
obvious.
the tick strike. As soon as I hit tick strike start ticking, I just pushed the buy button.
Oh, I need to get tick strike somehow.
It helps. I mean, I got it a long time ago on a lifetime license, many years ago. But it really does help. It really does, because you can see the volume and the orders coming in, you know, so you know who's buying and selling and what the EFTs and stuff. So when they all correlate, it's usually pretty dead on. When they all light up the same color and you just
All
like
right.
press the button.
Tell me when to get the next buy signal.
Okay, I'll look at right now. It's nothing.
Nothing but green.
Nothing. It's like nothing. Period. It's not even. There's not any real volume right now. But it just got through lighting up like crazy though. Like I don't usually, like right now, see the ES is on and the NQ is on green, but your SPY is off, your Q's off, all your other ones are off, and it just doesn't, like I like to see a confluence of all of them. When they all light up, that's usually very accurate.
Okay.
I'm not saying that you can't use it for bias, but
Well, I mean, but in this environment, you can use it for entries. That's for sure.
yeah, that's true too. Like right now, you got ES lit up green, and all your, you know, Nvidia, Meta, all those other ones are green too. Microsoft, SPY is not. And then there's one, I got one now. I was playing around with it the other day, and I set one up now that correlates. It's one ticker, and it merges the ES and the NQ. So it calculates when they're both in sync, and then it will light up. Which, since you're such a big fan of, you know, you're always like, look at the ES, look at the ES, look at the ES. So I was like, okay, well, what if this can tell me when the ES and
Well, it
the
depends. I
NQ
mean,
are?
like, we've been looking at the NQ the past couple of days because it's leading.
Right, but you know, generally speaking, for the most part, you always say,
Well, you can get
look at the ES.
prediction of what's going to happen
Right.
to the NQ from the ES.
And to be honest with you, yeah, you say that for the last couple of days, but for the last months, it's been predominantly the ES leading
Most
the
of the
NQ.
time, it's going to be the ES. Most of the time.
Right.
Like, I think people are silly that just trade the NQ and don't look at the ES. I think that's.
Yeah, I heard someone
silly.
else saying that the other day. I was randomly surfing YouTube.
If you're trading
and
the
some
NQ and you're not
guru.
looking at the ES, you're not doing it right.
Yeah, that's what he said. He goes, if you trade the NQ and you don't take a guidance from the ES, he goes, you're not a real trader. He goes, you're not looking for real confluence.
No, you're not looking.
He
Yeah,
goes,
that's
he goes, I
exactly
see
what.
people shorting the NQ all the time. The ES is busting up through the roof.
Blaring up.
Yeah.
Just because you're gonna get, your 30 points on the NQ and you're gonna be like, I made a $300 trade on the NQ. Great job.
Yeah, but then it turns around and goes against you,
Well, I mean, but
500 points.
why fight fight if the ES is going up and it's the
Then
larger
just wait for longs on
contract?
the NQ. Well, that's what I've been doing now.
Wait
I
for a
just
long
watch
on
the
the
ES.
NQ.
Yeah. And if the ES is long, I'll just wait for a long setup on the NQ. If that means it's got to pull back, whatever, it's got to pull back.
Well, most people need to be freaking like listening to that shit because it's dumb if you're not doing that.
I mean, I know there's nobody in the room, but it is so stupid how dumbing it down and making it simple and not overcomplicating, what a difference it makes.
All right, well, look at it this way.
Huge.
Look at it this way. This is not complicated right here. If this price level can't get broken because the big tick chart says it's a price level we should be looking at, on the upside, we got to turn around and think maybe this is a good short opportunity. And then, lo and behold, you take this smaller tick chart or your 7, if you're overbought on your 2000, yeah, there you go, right there. You look for this rejection, and then you can take this chart and say, okay, where's my entry? My entry is going to be like right here. If you want a confirmation entry, or you could go in now saying, hey, look, this is going to fail right here. But that would be a real trade right there.
Yep, 100%.
That would be a
and it's easy.
Trade.
It's easy to come up with that thought process. It's not complicated. No fair value gaps, no liquidity, no nothing. Just it's price action. Just look at it and let it set up. Take the trade.
Okay, watch. I bet the daily tells us something too. Oh my goodness! It went down to the bottom of the dailies and to the top of a prior daily high
Level.
level. Come on. Okay. So, did you think it was going to bounce from there? Probably. We were sitting there talking about it the whole time. We thought it might have bounced up here, but we didn't look at. We were looking at the smaller tick chart. But on the bigger tick chart, I mean, now you're like, okay, well, here's a real level. So now, what should happen? We should go from here to at least.
Connection lost.
There you go. Did you hear what I just said?
I'm sitting there watching you be right.
I mean, it's just common. That doesn't take a lot of logic, though. That doesn't take a lot of logic.
Oh, but you'd be so surprised.
Okay, it can't short here, so then it probably needs to go up to the. And guess look where it exactly went to. It needs to go up to exactly where I just said it went to. Now we look for a sell signal up here. If the sell signal doesn't work up here, because again the big tick chart, even here on the NQ, probably has a level a little bit higher. No, just okay. There's a bona fide level right there on the bigger one. Like that, you got to tell me that's a level with all this stuff here. So
big time
pretty
level.
close to the same here as the ES, and then you look up here and let's spread this back out so we can see it. We only need where current price is. We look up here and say, okay, well, we know this is a big time level. We know this is a big time level here. So what do? We use the same logic. If price, obviously we already have a level there on the smaller tick chart because I know my levels really well. If price can't break above this level, now I can turn back into being a short, taking a shorts. Obviously, now that momentum's turning up, we're still kind of mixed being below VWAP, but I mean, you're telling me that you couldn't make a decision to buy above VWAP right now, and that be a good decision, considering?
Easy.
But we also could say that there could be a range happening here too, which is fine. Then you got to pick a bias. Okay, well, what's my bias now? What did Big Tick Chart say? Big Tick Chart says if it can stay below this level at around 171.22, we got to be sellers again. If it stays above this level, we watch out for bumping our heads on this level. Big tick chart also says above that level, above that level, what have you seen? A lot of buying. Below this level, we've seen a lot of selling. Above this level, buying. Below this level, selling. Okay, now we have a bias. If price stays below this level, I'm going to be on the short side of things. All right, that's it. We're done. It's complicated stuff right there, huh?
Easy. Easy stuff. Stuff McGruff.
Now all I do is just wait and see for a couple minutes. If this was just a relief rally on the sell-off, or if it's, and then we also got to think about another thing. 205. We might be getting. I'm gonna try to get one more trade in here to prove this freaking principle here. But watch. So what happened last night? Price came down this level, bounced off of it. Price came down to where it's at right now, bounced off of it. So could you play that for real here? Let me do this. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna just freaking do this on the MES. All right. I don't care what account this is. This is easy. Let's just put it on a different thing and put it back to. Okay. Put it back to an ES. 2 micros. Here's a level. Wait for the setup. No, it's already gone. But I bet you could just go 2 micros in the market right now. Because you have that. There you go. Target off immediately.
Immediately.
From that one thought process and logic. I didn't need to look at anything else.
How's that for proof of concept?
I don't know what else to say there, bro. That simple. This is what I'm going to start teaching people. I'll teach this thought process. This is something people can wrap their heads around.
Well, you know what I like? Exactly. You just said it. This is layman's type explanation. This is easy.
Than I taught at freaking Liberty, man.
That's what I'm saying. This you can get. And if you have the discipline to stick to it, you'll make money.
Boom.
Look at that.
Target.
Proof of concept. Doesn't get any better than that.
It really doesn't.
You can't say it any better than that.
I'll do this 2 or 3 more times this afternoon just for the fun of it. All right, now watch. Here, look, we'll play this game again. If it can't break this level on the top side, okay? If it can't break the level, you could almost just sell it right now and get a target off. You'd almost literally just sell it right now. Why? Because you know that what? This is a strong level. It should pop down, if not just a couple ticks, to, oh, which one is that? It should just pop. I thought I was on the right. Which account was that? I don't care. All right, watch. All right, so now if it breaks up here, you're guaranteed along. So that never fell down there, right?
Mm.
So you couldn't sell it. But had it broken down here, you sell it, guaranteed target. Because why? It's going right back down here. You can look at this on the big tick chart. Still the same thing. If it fails here, you use anything. You can use, you can use this tick chart as a sell signal and be like, oh, okay, I'll just put a little sell stop here. You could do that. You could use a bigger tick chart and be like, okay, well, if it breaks. Now, here you go. Here's a setup for you. Watch this. I'm not afraid to do this. This is simple stuff. Get it in. Oh, shoot. Yeah, get it in. Because now it should just come right back down. Now, obviously, put your stop in the right spot. So there you go. I mean, and you're not wasting a lot of freaking, not risking anything on that. That's a zero risk trade for two micros. Oh, there it goes. Watch. Here it goes. Should go back down to. Now, if it doesn't, again, top's got to go in the right spot. But if it doesn't, you're wrong on this. And it breaks up here, and that turns into a long. And you're only using 2 micros to do this. That's it. I mean, it's not. That seems like easy peasy, lemon squeezy to me.
Very easy.
know, all you gotta do is this candle not finish with a wick, and you got a winning trade, or even finish as like a hammer, and you got a winning trade. I mean, come on. There's only 8,000 more trades left in that candle. I think this should be higher, a bigger tick chart. There it goes. Target off. And then you got another little thing down
Oh,
there.
you're freaking killing this.
That's just how it's. I mean, that's what should happen. That's just literally what should happen. This is how it's.
There you go. Shorts are lighting up. Shorts are lighting up.
Well, you know, this is how it's supposed to happen. That's all you gotta do.
Boom. Solid.
You
Solid
you
yellow
take
or solid
your target
red.
down here at the bottom of the range. Who cares? At
Yeah.
the bottom of the thing. I mean, that's. Yeah, I don't need teeth strike to tell me what should happen in the trade.
Yeah, no, I'm just letting you know.
I think, and then you let it go. Do that. If you really want to be pressing buttons, all you gotta do this all day long. Odds are you're gonna end up making money. Now it's starting to jump around. There you go. There's your long right there. You buy that. I don't know what that thing was. Now, if it can stay up here, you start buying it. Or you flip your thought process around since 89's up. Neutral here. You switch your thought process around. So if it comes back down here, I'm going to play the same game that I did on the short side up there. Because this is next level. Let me look for the longs down here and shorts up here. All right, that's about it for me today. What time is it? Oh, it's only 14:11. Well, we got some time to figure this thing out. I don't know. What do you want to do? You're like, I haven't gone this long with you in a long time, dude. So
I mean,
I'm
truth be
having a
told,
good time
I'm.
doing this, man. This is easy stuff. I mean,
And we can sit here and I'll trade this last account in micros,
I'm kind of plugged into this right now, so
but
I mean, I'm kind of like.
I'll stick around a little bit longer.
I'm like plugged in.
I'll
As
stick
like
around a
I'm
little
in
bit.
tune with the market. In tune with it. In tune with the market. So it's still, again, it's not staying above this level. So you got to tell yourself now, if it goes past this wick right here on the downside, it's probably going back to the lower part of it. Watch it. There's this high right here.
You know any of those people in Discord and WhatsApp?
Huh?
Read what Tom wrote. You know any of those?
Wait. I'm not. What? I don't see.
Who's Rod Rogello?
I don't know.
Well, those people have access and they're not paying, right?
Well, then I would assume that's. I know JJ612.
Who is that?
I don't know the person. I just know it's somebody I know.
Why do they have access?
Huh?
Frank Peter.
That's well, he should. Yeah, I don't know.
Who's
I mean,
Rogelio?
I don't know who that is. I know JJ612 is somebody I know. I think it's a personal friend.
A personal friend? Okay.
Let me look up the username. Let me look it up and see if I think JJ612 is a personal friend. I don't know. I can't find it. How do I find? Oh wait, hold on, let me try. So that one JJ612 is an old. If that person's not paying, we can cut the access on that. All right, this is where the rubber meets the road. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna take another trade, but maybe get something juicy and take one or two. The micro trades. I mean, you almost think about buying this. Kind of have to if it stays up here, huh? And then again, you look at it the way we talked about earlier. If we get a close above VWAP, which we're sitting at right now, kind of have to buy it, right? Well, you got a little ways for VWAP on the NQ, but you're sitting there ES right now. I mean, like, yeah, take it all the way back up. That's cool. going back to this. Like, you could easily get back up to the pivot today. That is what we call in the industry a good old-fashioned stop run. Oh, it's fears over tensions that came out of nowhere. Shut up. They just need an excuse to run these stops. And they did it. What was it? Continued. What did they say? There's a airstrike or some kind of hostile something. Some kind of hostile something. I almost want to make it so I just get like one target. I can get on the dialer. Here, let me do a short. Let me do a short while I'm doing this. That's a productive use of my time. All right, that's it for the afternoon session for these people.